station that will help you on today. Yep. Turn it up and make it really loud. And let your friends know we're on it, what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Wake up St. Louis.
Good morning, and good morning. Welcome to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
This is Don Rice, and they gonna play this stupid song.
Boy, don't try to stop the flow. Boy, don't try to stop it now.
Right.
Don't
fight the feeling, Don.
Nah, man, I got to fight that
feeling.
one. Pause.
This is Rob Woody and everything that happened to me that was good.
He picked
Hey, man, you got to be quicker than that.
I thought he was gonna say, usually. Shut up.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
I thought he was gonna say, who did it? Who did it, Don? I was waiting on the who did it, Don.
Okay, I got you.
It's a beautiful day, y'all, that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing. Today is Sunday, June the 14th, 2020. A beautiful day that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing, and I am glad in it. I'm so happy to be here. A day I've never witnessed, a day I've never seen, a day I'll never see again. Never seen Sunday, June the 14th, ever a day in my life. Ever. It's not just a regular day like some of us wake up seeing and feeling. Not to me. This is a great day. New mercies. Just a brand new day. Like I always say, right the wrongs of yesterday. Like I said. Rob, where you get that from? We used to always say that. Like I said. Oh, no, I know. That's all right. I know. It just came to me. I know. Wasn't that their organist at their service in St. Louis? And he came up.
Yes, sir.
And the first words out of his mouth was, like I said. And he hadn't said anything. That's right.
I hadn't said anything.
I remember. Good morning. First of all, good morning to you fellas. Don, who you talking to?
You see her?
Rose!
All right.
She want to show everybody them new $700 braids.
Right.
Rose. Wow. Hey, D, you got to come downstairs and act like you walking by and wave on the camera today, D. Rose and Joy, they made their way.
Joy, you ain't got to walk behind me. You ain't got to walk behind me, Joy. But good morning, though. My baby, Joy.
Joy be on the show every week. Rose then finally got on. D, come on now. You got to keep up, sugar. Hey, you know what would be the funniest thing in the world? If just out the blue, all of us got shocked and we saw some woman walk behind Alvin during the show.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I would be shocked, though, but it would be funny.
I mean, shocked that it happened.
I think I would be a little shocked.
Shocked that it happened live on man. Speaking of Alvin said he going to be late today. He had to go to Sally's and get him an extra, he ran out of activator. Y'all know he got that new S-Curl. Y'all know it, so.
Right.
We waiting on him. Got that soul glow.
Just let your soul.
Hey, anyway.
Feeling no so silky smooth.
Hey, did you know I did not know it was a whole song? Boy, I listened to that song a couple of times this week. It's verses and everything. Man. Miss Leah.
I didn't know that either, man.
Yeah, man. Go on YouTube. Good morning, Miss Leah. Miss Leah. Reverend Elder Dr. Anthony Wiggins. Wig. Good morning,
what
man.
What up, Wig?
Miss Denise Jackson. One of our regulars. Good morning on this beautiful day. Well, everybody that comes on speaking in the morning is usually our regulars. Everybody that comes on early on time. Auntie Diane, Miss Patricia Hall Singleton, good morning, Auntie. Miss Tawana Sinney, good morning and good morning. She says, good morning, God's glory. Absolutely. De Havilland Harrington, good morning and good morning. Sister Peggy Evangelist Margaret Peggy Brown, good morning. Bridget Michelle Harris, good morning. Look at Snoopy in here. I wish I had a bass slap or a thump sample. Good morning, Snoopy. Eric, Snoopy, Tyler. There go Joy Lorraine. We'll be hearing.
That's right. She'll be
Hey,
with a little bit more excitement.
Hey, Joy.
Excitement level got to come up.
She'll be joining us in a minute.
Yeah, she'll be clanking in a minute.
Throwing them
Clink,
dishes
clink,
around.
clink.
The one and only.
Come on, put them hands together.
Erna Burner. Good morning, Erna. On this great morning.
Turn the burner.
Hamburger.
Tell the Lord thank you. Have you told the Lord thank you this morning?
No, that's right. Latori Tolliver, my cousin. Good morning. My other little cousin, Gerald Haynes. What up? He said, where Alvin at? Told you where he is. He's at Sally's. Hey, do they still have King's Beauty Supply? They still got King's, don't they?
I think so.
I know they got
He
Sally's.
getting that he buying that just for me. Just for me.
Suck that silky and free. Remember that? That was my favorite part of that song.
Yeah.
Right.
Sick and silky. Yeah, he getting that soul glow.
Just let yourself.
Getting it together.
Yeah, you got to get it just a little bit higher, though, boy.
Hey, you know what? One of the funniest parts of that song, I was just so outdone over that song, man. I was happy. That keyboard saxophone solo in the whole end of the song is the funniest
Yes, sir.
thing.
Hilarious.
I'm like, where did they find the hardest keyboard sax? It is hard, man. Like,
That is one of the funniest scenes in any movie ever.
It is, man. It is, dude.
Oh, man. Zito says, brother, just like a mother's love, a child can rest there and be secure. What is it, Rob? I know it.
Just like a mother's love,
There it is.
a child can rest therein and be secure. I can be that and
Yeah.
much more if you only let me have a chance.
I am here, right here, waiting for you. Yeah.
Now, what was that you said before the? What was that you said before the chorus?
I have
don't
never
know.
known the words to that part. You know, the little semi-bridge. I've never known the words. But boy, my part is, I just sang it. I forgot it. Anyway, right here standing for you. Right here waiting on you, I mean. Miss Deborah Mingo, good morning, and good morning. Erna Burner says, don't forget to share the show, y'all. I did, and she is winning. Jesse, I'm going to tell y'all off air, man. Jesse,
What up, Jesse?
first of all,
Jesse P.
I'm old now. I go to bed early, and Jesse called me late last night. I just happened to be up, and I'm going to tell y'all off air what he said. He was so happy, man. Can't wait to tell him.
Okay.
He says, what up, fellas? Represent Solomon's Temple Church 5569 page. Bishop James and Lady Linda Holloway are your leaders and lead servants over there. DEH Ministry says, good morning, crew, from Dr. Deborah Holmes. Good morning. She says she is rejoicing and glad to be alive. I know that's right. Demetrius Harris, good morning. Snoopy says, where's Alvin? He's running late. See, every time somebody asks, I got to let y'all know he's at Sally's picking up his grease.
Just let yourself.
If y'all haven't joined us in the last couple of weeks, Alvin has an S-curl or a Hawaiian silky or one of them pro lines. He got something. His hair is juicy. Man, he done let it grow out. Miss Keisha Riley, good morning. Miss Sylvia
That boy
McCown.
pillow all wet.
Miss Sylvia McCown, good morning. Aunt Gloria White, that's my aunt right there. Good morning and good morning. Miss Alma French, I haven't seen Levi yet. Where's Levi? But good morning, Miss Alma French, mother of Levi, twin sister to Erna. My beautiful wife. Now, there we go. Dewana D. King. I salute you on this morning. You beautiful.
Hi, D.
You beautiful.
Hi, D. How you doing, D?
How you doing? How you doing?
Sean Tate, my brother. That's my little brother right there. From another mother, like everybody says. Elder, Minister, Pastor, Reverend, Doctor, Brother Bishop Van Lee Tyner, good morning from Springfield, Illinois. Left-hand guitarist extraordinaire, my boy, I got a buck. Y'all remember that, man? You know what?
Yes, sir.
I got to write that down. Hold on. I got to put that in our highlights of the year. I got a buck. I was sitting around the table. I finally, man, for the first time in 3 months, went to my parents' house and sat with them Friday for a minute. We were all masked up, but haven't sat with them since March. And, yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was telling them about the story about Victor. Hey, man.
I need dollars is what I need.
Oh, go get the bill with Grandy.
Oh, you definitely went there. Woo, too. You're so professional. Wow, just so professional.
Nah, man, right? He just.
I'm sorry.
Host of the show.
A full-fledged ghetto conversation.
They wouldn't let me. Wouldn't let me.
This is good radio.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Who else we got? This is a show. Pastor Alejandro Panetta. My brother, Pastor Alex Panetta.
Alex.
Panetta. Sister Rhoda Hicks. Good morning, Sister Rhoda. Mother of Pastor Victor O. Hicks and Darius Josephus Hicks on this beautiful day. Miss Joyce Weiser, good morning. And she's here.
Hi, I'm the secretary.
Marla Smith.
What's up, Marla?
All right.
Snoopy said Alvin gonna come in with a ponytail. A Soul Glow ponytail. That would be, oh my goodness, man.
The show will be over.
Man.
If that dude shows up with a ponytail, boy. Craig Towns, C-Note Entertainment in the house, y'all.
What's up, boy?
That's Tony's man right there. Tony Towns.
Craig got a birthday coming up.
Does he?
Yeah, man.
What day?
Ooh, now you done put me on the spot.
All righty then. I put him on the spot.
Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday, Craig?
But he brought it up. Miss Jackie
I got
Tyler.
one coming up too.
Yeah, in November, right.
Right. Me too.
November 4th and November 11th.
Right.
Good morning to Miss Jackie. Snoopy says Jackie sends her love to us guys. Lucas Brown, what's up, Lucas? Long time
What's up,
no
man?
see. My pop, Dr. Levi King Sr., Dr. Levi Rodney
All right.
King.
All right now.
I've never understood
All
how
right.
he's senior and I'm the second legally. I just never understood. Bishop Lamont Walker, good morning. Wake Up St. Louis crew and fam. Happy Sunday and many blessings to all. Give love, share love, spread love. Bop, ba-da, ba-da. Man, you know what? I gotta write. I gotta write that on my. I gotta write that on my drop.
Man, somebody sound like they at a
That sound like an alarm.
airport.
That's an alarm.
That was an alarm.
Yeah, it sound like an alarm.
See,
You
I
got an
did
alarm at
know
your
Craig. I do know Craig's stuff. Told you, man.
No, you didn't know.
Happy
you
anniversary.
guessed.
Yeah, I did.
You got an alarm? You got an alarm at your house, Don?
On my phone.
Hey,
okay.
he just said happy anniversary. It's gonna be his anniversary or his birthday.
The anniversary's today. Him and Tony. Happy anniversary, y'all.
Oh, see, no.
23 years.
Well, what about his birthday? Is that Tuesday?
It's Tuesday, boy. Yeah.
23
Yeah.
years. Let me think about this for a minute. I remember when Tony was pregnant with the twins. She was pregnant with them in like the end of 98 or the early beginning of 99. Somewhere up in there. Anyway, boy, it's just time flies. It's crazy how long you know folk and all that. Pam
Yes, sir.
Fred Northern, good morning. Miss Net Long, good morning. Jocelyn Grinston, my big sister, good morning. My god brother all the way in the Atlanta area, brother D. James Harris, or like my father affectionately refers to him as D. Jamez Harris. He probably mad just because I said that. Danny Buchanan. Pastor Sam Mack Sr., good morning and good morning. Bishop Lamont Walker, I saw the Facebook post. I appreciate that, man. I really thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let me see. My mama, good morning to my mother, Elect Lady Madeline.
Hey, my
King.
man.
Mama do, mama.
Y'all see
Mama
Alvin
King.
scared after last week, after he said my mama, he's scared to come today. Dude, how many times have y'all watched that clip from last week with Alvin
Dog,
saying
and actually laughed
Evolution?
like I have first seen it, like hard.
Yesterday was the
Yeah.
first day I didn't watch it this week. The only day this week. And I cried every time I look at Joy. Was that
Sorry,
Ryan?
hand.
Was that Joy or Ryan?
That was her. That was Joy. You know Ryan ain't up.
Right. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Hey, Joy.
My God, brother. You crazy. I figured that'll get him woke this morning.
Hey, Joy. Oh,
You see her? She behind me.
Yeah, she got some glasses on. Hey, Joy.
Y'all talking about me unprofessional. Both of y'all wives. Won't y'all get them some attention, man? See, my wife
Man,
gets
you
attention.
just jealous. You jealous.
Yeah, you just jealous because D won't do it.
My wife don't need no attention. That's what it is.
Nah.
She don't need your attention.
Okay. Tamika Fogarty, one and only Tamika Mayu.
Yeah.
Girl, if you don't get out this shot, shoot. I don't see her picture nowhere on the flyer. You ain't on the flyer, get out the shot. Rose either. Ain't nan one of them on the flyer.
He hating, man.
Hey,
He hating big
right
time.
here at the bottom of the screen, it's a host Don, Rob, Alvin, and 2. Not Rose and Joy.
Now, that's
Please
it.
come.
Come, yeah, please, D.
please come.
D, please.
Please.
Please. Come
Man,
downstairs.
he's getting on my nerves
Hug his
already.
neck. Do something, please.
My goodness.
Miss Tracy Turner, Chambliss Watson, grace and peace. Have a blessed Sunday. Lady
Don't
Sharon
y'all worry.
Lockett.
The abolitionist will be here shortly.
Oh, he's on his way.
Hey,
He's
listen.
on his way.
Hey, I think that surpassed the Japanese yes, Lord, for me.
I think so too.
Man.
Hey, and finally, I have been dethroned as actually, Don was first dethroned as the worst reader on the show for me that one time saying camera addy. Camaro Dairy, whatever I said.
Hey, wait a minute. And you know what? I think it's more of the reaction of us after something happens, man. The way you and Rob kept going after him with the abolitionists, man.
Sister Sharon Lockett.
So weak.
Nico watching
And he
Woody.
said, sign your truth.
Dude, when he
Which we
said
totally
sign your
missed.
truth.
We totally missed that.
Oh my goodness, man! But you know, it's a couple of things that really I've watched it so much, man. I could almost verbatim quote the whole 7 minutes worth of video. One thing that makes it so funny, you know, because we're doing this show through Skype, right? And everybody knows on Skype who's ever talking the loudest. First of all, we got a second screen that we see that you all don't see that shows whoever
Right.
talking loudest pops up. And we were all laughing so hard. If you go back and watch it, you just see Alvin trying to read his notes doing this. But nothing is coming out. Sister Sharon Lockett, Lori Union. But that was funny. And then when we finally tried to calm down and we said, all right, Alvin, come on. And
Yeah, he got mad.
Rob
He was mad, man.
Rob had kind of turned to the right a little bit. And Alvin was serious. He said, I didn't put my notes up now.
Right.
That was so funny, man. Hey, what made it funny too was, now, dude, I've gotten so many calls about that drop this week. About what happened last week. And what people don't know that we know is when Alvin comes in, Alvin he's already prepared his Todays in History, his Today in Histories. So for him to sit down and start reading, that's actually what caught my attention and let me know. See, I know Alvin. I knew when he said, I didn't know that. It made me really pay attention. Because I
He just
already
pulled
know.
that up on the spot.
You knew he didn't know the word.
I knew that it was a word. Listen, and so instantly, if y'all go back and watch that clip, I'm sitting here eating. I'm kind of hanging off the table eating. And when I heard him say, wow, I didn't know that, all of a sudden my mind replayed what he had just said, and it dawned on me. He paused, and what did he say? And when it dawned on me that he said, abolitionist, whatever he said, I was like, nah, dog. Talking about, wow, I didn't know that. That's a big cover up for I don't know this word. I know how that goes. That was funny, man. Miss Lisa Williams Howard, good morning. One and only, y'all. He's in the building. Oh, man. Champion praiser Amos Isaac, the legend.
What's up?
The one and only. Oh, man.
All right.
Don and Rob, we got to have a talk. And when Alvin I can't have this talk online, though. I'm going to give y'all a piece of it off air because it's about categories in gospel music in St. Louis. I wouldn't want to hold this in an open forum, but, boy, I would love to have this talk with a lot of our artists here. The boys sat around last night and asked me a question. I got to get y'all's take on it. And when Amos came on, it reminded me of their question because we brought up legends in St. Louis. Speaking of legends, we're going to talk about that today. You know what? That's going to be my more than a minute today. I got one today about legends in St. Louis gospel.
Okay.
Kevin Wiggins, what's up? Alfonso said, I'm telling y'all.
So,
Alfonso said, I'm telling y'all he going to snap. I think he's mad this morning. That's why he ain't here, man.
If he snaps, that's going to be funny, too. That's going to be funny.
Because we ain't going to be able to take him serious. First, we're going to be like this.
Nope.
And then probably at the same time, all of us going to be like, ah! Can't take him serious. Mr. Mika Chanel, good morning. Bobby C.
Come on, you know what you love it.
Oh, yes, Bobby Connor. Fancy P. That's Miss Paulette J. Edwards. Also, Miss Deborah Cashmere. Good morning on this beautiful day. Good morning. And good morning. All right, y'all. It's 7:55. We just wasted 20. Not wasted. It's not a waste at all. But we just spent 25 minutes talking to and speaking to all of you all. We find that you all are that important to us, that we love to speak to you, call you by name, let you know how important you are, how much we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's time to play some music, y'all. Let's play some music on the day.
Helping you on your way to worship. It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Leon Richardson. That's the I Believe God man himself. With my new cut, Nobody Greater, right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Especially when we get to this end, boy.
Hallelujah.
Paulette.
You are worthy, amen. There is no one greater. Hallelujah. You are worthy, amen. There is no one greater. Hallelujah. You are worthy, amen. There is nobody greater. No one greater. Hallelujah. We love you, God. And we lift you up on high tonight, God. There is no one.
Starlet, good morning. Samaj Eat Golf, I hope I pronounced that right. Good morning.
We're singing. Come on and put those hands together. There is nobody greater. Hallelujah. We love you, Lord. 'Cause you're worthy of all of the glory. Yeah. Strong tower.
Valencia. Somebody tag that Valencia Smoulier.
Hallelujah. You are worthy. There is nobody greater. How many know that there's nobody greater than our God? You may be going through something.
Miss Kim Woodford, good morning.
He's greater than your issue. He's greater than your circumstance. So God, we lift you above the problem. We lift you above every circumstance.
Where's Jennifer Candler Jelly?
Yes, there is nobody greater. There is nobody like you. Nobody greater. There is no one, nobody greater. There is nobody like you. Nobody greater. There is no one, there is nobody greater. There is nobody greater. There is nobody greater. There is no one who can turn water into wine, give sight to the blind. There is nobody greater than cancer, greater than depression. There is nobody greater. There is no one, nobody greater. Who is like our God? I said, who is like our God? There is no one, no one, no one, no one, no one, no one, no, 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 no one, nobody greater.
Oh, yeah.
Come on and give God a praise. Now since y'all know it, I want y'all to decree. Yes, there is nobody great. There is nobody greater. There is no. There is no one greater than cancer, greater than sickness and disease. With his stripes you are healed. There is no one, nobody greater. Nobody greater. There is nobody greater. There is no one, no one, no one, no one, no nobody greater.
Oh, yeah, y'all. One and only.
Nice.
One and only. Leon Richardson himself, the Reverend, the Minister, the Elder, the Minister, the Psalmist. Leon Richardson himself. I love that. Eric Snoopy Tyler says, you guys have a wonderful day. Please tell Alvin, Preacher Soul Glow. What's up, Donnie 2 and Rob? Keep it up. Gotta go. Later on, Eric Snoopy Tyler.
All right, Snoopy.
All right, bro. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Starlet says, sending her love all the way from Sacramento, California. Starlet, y'all. Starlet Plummer is the older sister to our very own Timothy Whitley. So good morning to you, Starlet. I grew up with Starlet.
Good morning.
Miss Keisha Riley says she don't think Alvin coming today. Oh, he coming, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he's at Sally's. He texted us and let us know. He let us know he ran out of activator. He had to go get that refill.
Just let yourself.
Cause that boy, new curl is shiny. He got a good curl. Miss Yolanda Yancey.
And wet.
Yo. Yogi. Good morning. Y'all, it is 8:03 a.m. Currently 66 degrees in the St. Louis metropolitan area. High today would be 81 degrees. Oh, thank you. Oh, Oh.
Somebody
I heard that.
if you love them.
Oh, yeah. I want to say good morning. And before I keep on, let me finish the weather first. High today would be 81 degrees. High today would be 81. Low overnight would be 59. It's going to be a little cooler day today. It's going to be nice to get outside and this would be a good day to just sit outside. That'd be a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Forecast to be sunny with a 20% chance of rain. Humidity is 73%. Oh, it might not be such a great day because the pollen is very high on today. And boy, I've been feeling it, boy. I've been feeling it. What gets to you all the most? Is it pollen? Is it that ragweed stuff? What is it that affects you all the most? Your allergies?
Everything.
Yeah, mostly the pollen and grass for me.
And grass. I can't say what I want to say. Boy.
Grass.
Boy, this is the days I miss my mute button. I can mute myself and say what I need to say to y'all in the room. Man, thank you, Major Terrell, of Major Scale TV. As a matter of fact, on YouTube, check him out. Major all of a sudden got like a gazillion views on all his videos. But Major Terrell, thank you for your donation. And the secretary, y'all.
Hi, I'm the secretary.
Marla Smith. Thank you for your donation, Marla. We really appreciate it. Y'all
Right
know
on, Marla.
We use these donations. We use them to keep things rolling, to keep things moving. Just for y'all's information, we still have the city, even though we're taping or not taping. What is this called? What's this thing called? Streaming, broadcasting from home.
Remotely. Yeah.
Remotely. So I promise y'all, we use the donations almost more than ever because we don't have events and rentals and we don't get to do production that help keep that thing going to pay our mortgage and pay our utilities and stuff. So, but boy, I can say the Lord is so good, man. He's continued to provide for us.
Yes, sir.
He is so very good. And even if everything down there was horrible and bad, I wouldn't complain. I won't complain because God, help me, Don, in harmony, has been good to me. He's better than
I'm not in that group.
This whole world
Smart
to
man.
me. Hey, this is my
That's a
favorite
solo
part.
act.
Hey, this is my
That's a
favorite
solo
part when singers do this. Lift my hands and say, thank you, Lord. Oh, man.
I won't. I will not. I will not.
This is it right here. Complain. I love it.
Right.
I love
Everybody on here should complain about that
I
singing,
love
though.
it. I love it. Hey, Christopher J. Watkins, our brother. Yeah, he says pollen affects him. Bert Coleman says bright lights. Is he talking about Bert, what you talking about? You talking about that's what affects you?
Yeah, Bert.
Or are you talking about all of us got bright lights? Because all of us do look a little extra bright today. But even though I got a tan, man, I got like a honey color. I'm like honey number 3.
You wish.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
You hear me, Yolanda Yancey? You hear me? Oh, yo, YouTube, you late. We talked about that. We talked about that this morning.
He talking about you, man. He said you.
Uh-oh. He here.
Oh, here he is.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Here. Who? Bert said that? Talk about me?
My dude.
Boy, if you don't turn your phone down.
Hey, Alvin.
Bert.
Way to make your entrance.
I know. Bert, I just turned my light down 1. Tell me if this too bright. Hey, tell me if y'all can see my tan better. Let me see. How far am I down? I'm all the way down. Let me go all the way up. Is that too bright? Is that too bright?
There's no tan. There's
Is that too bright? That's too bright, huh? Boy, I do have a tan.
You probably need to turn the lights off.
Alvin, we don't see your video, man. There he is. He go, oh, Alvin, don't cover it up.
What up, Quinn?
What's up?
Don't cover up the soul glow.
What's up, Quinn?
What up, though?
Alvin, why you covering up the new dude, man? We done got used to the new soul glow.
Just love
My guy.
Y'all, come on. We need to have a new protest. We got to free the glow. Free the glow.
Free the glow. Well, it wasn't glow, but okay.
Oh, man. Dwayne Sticks Boy, what up, man? Fancy P says, Abalasutely. She's talking about Alvin.
Ablashinist.
Oh, man.
They trying to get on you, dog.
Marla says,
comments getting on you, Alvin.
Are they?
It's all right.
Man,
I ain't worried about it.
Alvin, you have brought so much joy and peace to people this week. If I was you, I would just embrace it.
Come on, somebody.
Come on, just lift your hands.
Somebody lift those hands.
Lift your hands, Alvin.
If you love them.
Lift your
I do that
hands.
if I brought the joy for them. They lift their hands.
Oh, wow. I guess you're a lowercase G, huh?
You're a little G, huh?
Miss Felicia Reed. Bert, does that look better? I lowered it, man. Does that look better? All right. Don, shut up. Who else we got? Minister Sheldon Johnson. He says, "To you look like you descending from heaven." Oh, I am. Lord forgive me for playing. Let me see. Which light looks better?
You're lowercase. You're
look
lowercase
pale.
G too today, huh?
Okay, what about the blue light? Does the blue light look better right there? Is that better? Or the yellow light? Yellow, blue. Let me turn it up so y'all can see.
Actually, thank you, my man. She
Blue.
texted me. She said, it's a glare behind you, Don. So I said, okay.
It is, Don. We can barely see you for real. It's on your right side.
I got rid of it.
No, you didn't.
Hopefully.
It's still there.
It's still there?
Yep. Now, there you go. Now you got to scoot over a little bit now.
Yeah, use your head to cover it up.
H-A.
There you go, Don. All right. Okay.
Thank you, my man.
Corn Robinson Jr., what up, Corn? My cousin,
Corn.
Dino Cortez Hall, all the way in Houston, the good old Houston, Texas. All right, y'all, let's pay some bills real quick. I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
I'm a retired after this week, Don, I think.
Your pause, son. Pause.
Thank you, Ryan. Pause.
This is Dr. Alvin Quinn, and I think those two men need to talk.
Pause.
And this is Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good. Who did it?
Y'all, we're going to pay some bills. We're going to be back after these messages. Stay tuned. Stay locked. It's 8:12 a.m. We'll be right back with some more Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Pastor Ramon Collins, great morning to you.
Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Dr. Levi R. King Sr. and the GAB-FAC Restoration Choir, In You There's Rest. The new live energy-filled project from Dr. King and Restoration Choir featuring One More Day. Until that moment comes. The anthem inspired His Mercy Forever. I Won't Quit, featuring Raytina and Pastor Michael A. Lampton. And much more. It's available now to download at The Source, MeTooMusic.com/The Source. That's METOMusic.com/The Source. You can also pick up a physical copy at Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church. Dr. Levi R. King Sr. and the Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Restoration Choir, In You There's Rest. In You There's Rest. Available now.
Hey everybody, it's Christina Bell here, and you're listening to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic, morning show.
For the best in St. Louis area gospel, Wake Up St. Louis.
I'll never stop loving.
time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The inspirational thought of the week is the way I see it. If you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. Miss Dolly Parton. Y'all remember Rusty song? I know you remember it, Rob.
Which one?
Mm-hmm. God put a rainbow in the sky.
Like sun wasn't gonna shine anymore. God put a rainbow in the sky.
Rainbow in the sky.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The future Dr. Tiandra Bland. That's a first, y'all. She got her name on her Facebook page. Oh, no, that's YouTube. That's why. Okay. That's YouTube. My bad. I was about to say something smart. I take it back. I recant. Evangelist Betty Duke Anderson. Ain't Betty, good morning. The Reverend Sister Minister Jan Moten, good morning, good morning. And Pastor Charles Cooper, my brother, all the way in Kansas City area. Great morning to you. Let's play some more music, y'all. This is my boy right here. This is Redemption Sound. He don't want nobody to know it's him. This is Sean Tate, y'all. Sean Tate, Redemption Sound. Light of the World, featuring DeAndre Duncan. My cuz. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Yes, it is, Fancy. Fancy J.
We lift our hands to you.
I love this song.
In all of who you are, you're faithful and true, because you took all my pain and take care of me as your own.
Snoopy still here, y'all.
We give our Lord, and give us your heart. Come on, lift your hands and say, you are. You are. You turn, and you love me. Come on,
the album.
My hands and say, you do. Lord, we receive your love right now. Come on, we can say it. You do love me. Your grace has captured me. Yeah. Small businesses. And your love is set me free. Lord, I'm available to you, because you took all my pain and take care of me as your own. Nothing. Your love Victory, it's right here, but you love me.
Love this song.
The heartache is over, and the victory is right here, and you love me. Now help me say, yeah. Victory is right here, 'cause you do. Come on, your heartache is over.
That is a good song, boy. Redemption Sound, my boy Sean Tate.
Pretty nice.
Featuring DeAndre Duncan, Light of the World, right here on Wake Up St. Louis.
It's the scripture of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Psalms 101 verse 1 says, I will sing of mercy and justice to you, O Lord. I will sing praises.
That's the second week in a row now you done had a justice scripture up here. What you trying to say? Oh, I listen.
I'm saying what the word says.
Oh,
sing of mercy and justice.
Oh yeah.
To you, O Lord. And
they supposed to say,
I will sing.
There it is.
I will sing praises.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Jesse Prather. Oh, man. Did I ever speak to Mr. Craig Edwards this morning? Fact checker. I don't know if I ever spoke to him this morning.
I don't think you did, man.
Pastor Craig,
What's up,
good morning. Stephen Thompson, Gabriel, good morning, and great morning to my brother, Stephen G. Thompson.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
All right. Morning prayer every morning, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh, no. I need you to get some. Come on now. We talking about prayer.
Man, don't interrupt me no more, man.
Boy, you ain't the boss of me.
You ain't the boss of me, all right? It's morning prayer every morning, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Call 717-275-8953.
I guess I am the boss of you. I see you raise that tone up. Yeah. I won.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's that bail situation that they haven't let go and haven't worked out. So pray for them.
The morning prayer is held at Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church, or sponsored by Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church.
Miss Brenda Roan, good morning.
Good morning, Brenda. International Prayer Line Ministry, call 605-313-5377. Their access code is 302254.
Did you say SS? The SS code.
Yeah.
But I don't care what you say this week. It will not type last week. It will not type it. Good morning, Levi
right.
French, my boy.
Prayer Warriors are online 6 a.m., noon, 6 p.m., and midnight Central Standard Time. Eastern and Pacific Standard Times are 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m., and 1 a.m. All right, the drive-through food market is closed from June 12th through the 19th, so it'll end Friday. So we'll have an update by next week about the drive-through food market. Then we got Shirley's Kitchen. You can go to 9942 Diamond Drive today. I gotta get this on out here. She got baked chicken wings. She got smothered pork chops. You get 2 sides dressed in mixed greens, candied yams, mac and cheese, potato salad, cabbage, rice, and gravy for $13. For $2 more, you can get jumbo smoked turkey legs. Go on through there, y'all. They got some good food for you at Shirley's Kitchen and Catering. That's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday through Sunday. All right, the music. Dr. Levi R. King and the Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church Restoration Choir. In You There Is Rest is available now at MeTooMusic.com.
Oh, yes,
source. Worship the Lamb, Corey Barrett. His new single is out at all digital outlets. Tamika Fogley, Always There, is available at all digital outlets.
Got that professional beard, boy. Go ahead.
Jesse Prather, Committed to Christ Lit, is available at all digital outlets. I wonder what he hiding behind his hand there. Probably got us. I ain't gonna even go there. Okay. The single release, You Are My Everything, Herman Gordon, is available at all digital outlets. Imagine by Kenny DeShields.
Digital outlets. You didn't say access, and digital.
Read on.
Imagine by Kenny DeShields is at all digital outlets.
No, don't change it now. It's digital.
Step Into the Light, Tanya Coleman, is available at all digital outlets. As well as Rodney Douglas, Our Worship, all digital outlets. And then Never Fails, Lloyd Nix, is available also at all digital outlets. Jewel and Converted, Show Been Good, is available at all digital outlets. And last but not least, I Believe. Is that Tommy and Toby? Yeah.
Tommy and
available
Tommy.
at all digital outlets. These have been your announcements.
You missing one announcement.
Emma?
Yeah. Come enjoy 1 hour.
Oh, yeah. Come enjoy 1 hour and 15 minutes of praise on the parking lot. Drive-in church.
Jesse Prather got him.
He got him.
He got
with
you,
Pastor Turner and St. James Bible Fellowship Church. Service location will be at the New Salem Missionary Baptist Church parking lot across the street from St. James, 1905 Arlington Avenue and Cote Brilliant. And that's today at 11:45. Those are your announcements.
He got you, Don. Oh,
yeah, he got you.
Did he?
He got you. Thank you for the announcement, Don. He said he
said
he hiding your reading. That's what he said. He said he hiding your reading behind his hand.
That big hand. That big.
No, ain't no HAHA. HAHA is when the joke ain't that funny, but that one was funny.
Right.
That wasn't funny.
Don't try to downplay it just by saying HAHA. It don't work that way.
I ain't say nothing about that Twinkie he hiding behind his hand.
I'm just gonna let that one sit there too for a minute.
1-2 swing and a miss.
Let me give that one more time.
1-2 swing and a miss.
Bishop Arthur Jones. Bishop A.L. Jones, good morning and good morning. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all.
What's up, Bob?
Cookies or cake? Cookies or cake?
Ooh, it depends on the cake, man.
What say thee? Alvin, what you say? Cookies or cake?
Yeah,
Chocolate chip cookies all day long.
Chocolate chip too, right? Chocolate chip, Alvin?
Chocolate chip cookies all day long.
I knew that's when me and Alvin was gonna when I saw Alvin and he went crazy over some chocolate chip cookies, I started singing, let me tell you about my best friend. I was like, oh, yeah, we together forever. Because, boy, don't nothing beat a great, not too rich, not too sweet, soft chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, you're right about that.
If you walk up into a hotel lobby and there's cookies there, Alvin's going to take all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all right. I will.
Oh, man.
I might have to go chocolate chip cookies too, man.
Good pick. You've been redeemed after that whole Jesse P. Craig Edwards says if he had, what you say, Rob? Cookies and cake.
All in.
You all in? Okay. Fact checker said if I had to pick, it would probably be fresh baked cookies. I know that's right. Hey, and then I love great chocolate chip cookies, but I also love my wife's homemade monster cookies, boy. When they come,
them jokers are good, yes sir.
When they come fresh out that oven, oh my goodness, boy, those monster cookies are amazing. I got one of our listeners who helped me do an install, and I had a bag of monster cookies D had just made, and I gave him a couple of them. And man, if that boy don't call me almost once a week, begging me through this pandemic, he say, man, I'll drop off the ingredients. Tell her just send me the ingredients. I'll go to the grocery store. Please ask her to bake me a pan. Oh man. Craig Edwards says hot box is the bomb. What's hot box, y'all?
Yeah, what's that?
I thought y'all would know.
Cookies.
I don't know what that is.
Stephen Thompson.
Fresh cookies.
It's like a store, a restaurant, or what?
Yeah.
It's like Insomnia or something.
I don't know. Stephen Thompson says if it's pound cake, then he'll go with pound cake. Miss Claudia Penny Brown, thank you for your donation, Miss Penny. He says he'll go with pound cake. You can tell he Baptist because that's all we get at the Baptist when they feed us. You get one piece of chicken, a spoon of corn, some green beans.
And what you get at the Apostolic Church?
Throat be all dry.
All right.
Oh, there y'all go. We always got some drinks. We got some drinks for y'all too.
Yeah, alcoholic.
Some juice.
Go ahead.
Miss Nikki.
And you stayed for the alcohol, didn't you, Rob? You watched it all down with the dick.
Y'all be eating that.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
You watched it all down, didn't you?
Pastor Marcia Drake Dixon.
Good morning. Pound cake.
You went back and got yourself another plate and a drink.
Not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
Let's get to some music. Y'all tripping. Oh, man. Yo-Yo said it's better than Insomnia, Alvin. Miss Nikki said they deliver fresh hot cookies. We're going to have to get on that, Alvin.
Yeah, man. Where's Hot Box at?
Wait a minute, they deliver?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm going to have to get on that too.
Hey, D, order some of them hot boxes.
My wife and her crew gets them, they get them delivered to their job, man, at night.
When they come, are they hot? Are they fresh?
Yeah.
Do they deliver in Illinois?
Are they like $1 million a cookie?
Alvin, you'll pay it.
You sure would, Alvin.
No, man.
You sure
would. I got a limit.
So are they, Rob, so you've had them, Rob, so they good?
Yeah, they're good.
Oh,
they just good or just, what?
Craig said they're the bomb.
I'm going to have to try them. I got to try them. Alvin, we got to try them, man.
So
this week, Alvin, we got to try them. Bishop Erskine, Apostle Erskine Hawkins, good morning. Good morning. Craig says, fact checker says they are that good. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Miss Penny, thank you again for your donation. Hey, y'all, it's time for some brand new music. We got a world premiere right here this weekend.
Brand new music now on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
This is Toby and Tommy. I believe world premiere right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Play, Rob. Play, Albert.
Today's gonna be a good day. No matter what tries to come my way. The Lord has been so good to me. I'm not gonna complain about anything. My promises and blessings are all he said he'll do. That's what I believe. I believe I claim and I receive what the Lord has for me. It's on the way sooner than I think. Ooh, I believe. I believe I claim and I receive what the Lord has for me. Most definitely is for me. Today is gonna be a good day. No matter what tries to come my way, the Lord has been so good to me. I'm not gonna complain about anything. My promises and blessings are on the way sooner than I think. The Lord, He always comes through.
Regina Holloway.
Exactly what He said He'll do. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I believe I claim and I receive what the Lord has for me. Is on the way sooner than I think. Ooh, I believe. Yeah.
Steve Thompson said, sing Ray Tina. It's Toby and Tommy, man.
What the Lord has for me, most definitely it's for me. Make this declaration. Ooh, I believe I'm the head, not the tail. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I'm above everything. Oh yes I am. Oh yes I am. I believe greater is coming. It's on the way. Yes it is. It's on the way. Yes it is. Yeah. I believe it and I claim it. I believe a change is coming in my heart. Now that's what I believe.
Stephen Thompson and Ray Tina, shut up. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's brand new music, y'all. I'm just playing. That's brand new music, y'all. From Toby and Tommy of Kansas City. New music, I believe. World premiere right here on Wake Up
nice.
St. Louis. Bro,
Who
Ed
produced
Thomas.
that,
man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Some dude.
Miss Penny, thank you again for your donation. I see you joining us. Ratina Robinson, good morning. Ratina Sharice. I said Rutina. I called you what everybody else calls you. People call her Rutina, and everybody was calling Megan Megan. No, what they call her? Megan. No. Megan. Yeah, Megan. Right.
Megan.
Oh man, Miss Dana Rogers. Good morning on this beautiful day. All right, yeah, that was new music. That was a good song, man. I like that. I likes that. I never heard that before. Lord forgive me. Hey, here go one for you. Here go one for you, Alvin. I'm interested to see what you say. Scooby-Doo or Tom and Jerry growing up?
Tom and Jerry.
Just because of the music?
Tom and Jerry all day long.
Yeah, that's easy. Tom and Jerry.
Wow.
All day long.
That's easy.
Wow. What say thee, Radio Land? Scooby-Doo or Tom and Jerry growing up? But ain't it crazy how racist Tom and Jerry was with the black maid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still funny.
It is.
Hilarious.
I'm not even offended by it, to be honest with you.
Nah.
I like my funny racism now.
She was like Aunt Jemima.
Bugs Bunny used to do some crazy stuff too, boy.
Oh yeah, the blackface. They did a lot of stuff.
But that's the problem with these kids now. See, that lady will whoop you, and she whooped it. She whooped Tom and Jerry. She whoop them. She put them in their place. That's what's wrong with these kids now. Now you say when they cuss you out, they just got a personality disorder.
Miss Kimberly Moore Saddlefield, wife of Sean Saddlefield, my boy. Fact checker says Tom and Jerry. Zito says Tom and Jerry. Regina Holloway says Tom and Jerry. Jesse says Tom and Jerry. Stephen Thompson.
Say Popeyes.
Fonzo said what?
Popeyes, didn't he? When we was talking. Maybe I'm reading the comments later.
Shots fired. Popeyes.
Was that?
That's all I saw.
Was that cartoon an option in this question?
Not at all.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
But what's funny, what made it so funny, Alvin said Popeyes. Popeyes.
It's still Popeyes.
I haven't seen anybody pick Scooby-Doo yet. Everybody has picked the Cat and Mouse. Anthony
Lamont Walker did.
Bishop Lamont Walker, where you go? Up top, Scooby-Doo. He did say that. Scooby-Doo, I missed that. Oh, man, let me see. Steve said, think the only time Scooby-Doo had black people on there was when the Harlem Globetrotters. Hey, and what he did was he brought 11 of them on at one time just to get it all out the way. Like, since we ain't never had black people, let's just bring them all on at the same time. That was a good episode, too, though. The Harlem Globetrotters episode. The Batman and Robin episode was good, and the Three Stooges episode was good. Those were some good episodes. And then when they did that crossover, what was the other Hanna-Barbera cartoon with, like, the Doom Buggy that could talk? Remember they did the crossover with them? Oh, y'all don't remember?
Nah, fam.
Miss Jackie M. Olden.
Wasn't in the Scooby-Doo like that, bro.
Right.
Fancy P said, Thomas, get out my kitchen. That's what she used to say. That's what she used to say. Thank you, Fancy J. We appreciate that. All right. Kevin Hart or Cat Williams?
I'm gonna have to go with Cat Williams on that one, man.
Now, I
agree.
And I'm strictly speaking of stand-up.
I got to go with Cat.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree.
I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all. Oh, man. Regina said, she said, black people don't entertain ghosts. That's why you didn't see us on Scooby-Doo. You right about that.
Right.
We don't play.
Yeah, that's true.
He would have never gotten a van.
At all.
We're going to go fight ghosts. All right.
That's the quote of the day right there, boy.
You are right about that.
Let's go in that haunted house. No, y'all take me home.
Boy, I know.
Wow. Gabriel said, Kevin Hart, no contest. No contest?
Really?
Man, come on, man.
Nah, dog.
Wow. Wow, that is pretty surprising right there, Gabriel. Pretty surprising.
And he said no contest. Come on.
That's what's surprising. It ain't that he picked Kevin. It's the no contest line.
No contest part.
All right, y'all, let's pay some bills real quick. I am Levi 2 King.
I am fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
This is Don the Baptist.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Dr. Alvin Quinn is very weird after that every time.
I know, man.
Just love yourself.
But that brings it back right there, boy. I'm telling you, it takes the weirdness out.
And this is Rob Woody and everything that happened to me that was good. Who did it?
He picked me up. Hey, y'all, we're going to pay some bills. Stay tuned. Stay locked. Let's Wake Up St. Louis. Hey, shout out to everybody who ever played It Tag in the neighborhood with a bunch of kids. And what was the bass? Come on, y'all. What was the bass? Tell me what the bass was. What was it?
A tree.
A tree?
Ah, not in the hood. We ain't have trees in the hood for real. Front porch was the bass. What y'all talking about?
Well, we grew up in the county.
Y'all sure did grow up in the county.
Ferguson, Missouri. What's up?
Talking about a
Northwoods.
tree. What y'all have, Alvin? Did y'all have trees? Or did y'all play?
We had a 78 Oldsmobile Tornado.
Hey, well, I'll say this. At the old Liberty, it was a car. It was a car.
Car was bass. Yeah, but see, back then you could do that because them cars was made out of metal and iron, so everybody could run full speed and smash the car with no dents. Boy, you do that today, that car flip over in the streets if you play It Tag with a car today.
Yep.
Junk made of aluminum foil these days, boy.
Shout out to trees.
But see, Regina is a Ferguson girl. That's why she said tree. You County Browns,
That's
all
right.
y'all. Bert Coleman grew up in the hood, porch. That's what I'm saying. Fancy J.
Oh yeah, the light poles.
Fancy Joe said the lamp post. Yep, the light pole. You could, and I thought she grew up in the hood. We didn't call them lamp posts. It was called light pole.
Don talking about light poles. Light poles.
You can access this anywhere.
Right.
Miss Denise Jackson said somebody's car. My cousin Delisha Marie Crosby says, "Yep, front porch." Sure did. We done played It Tag many times. Let me see. Yo says a tree or a light pole. Lori Union says tree or front porch. That means she stayed right there on the line. She stayed right there in between the hood and the county. Miss Jackie M. Otis says light is standard.
Y'all just had dirt and alleys down there.
Boy, we did. Sister Chiquita Sumner says East St. Louis, we had trees. But Sister Chiquita, with all due respect, you're just a little bit older than us when East St. Louis still had trees. Just a little bit. Was
a real community then or something?
Boy, don't you? Hey, you better shut up. I can say that. You can't. I live in Illinois. You don't. Watch yourself.
I'm asking, dude.
Watch yourself. Show the Lord what you're working with. Yeah, I remember that. Let me shut up. Let's go to commercial hilarious. Right now. Wake up St. Louis.
Hey, have y'all heard that Black Lives Matter praise break?
Yeah, man.
No.
Yeah. I thought I sent it to y'all.
No. Send it again, Don. No.
You haven't seen it? You haven't seen it too?
No.
Oh, man. You going to fall out laughing.
Yeah, go back through our text, man. Because I sent it.
Starlet, I remember where you grew up. You remember that time Melanie, your little sister, had that bike accident. She was coming down the hill, couldn't stop, brakes went out or something, and she smashed into the back of a car. We had to take her to Cardinal Glennon, I believe we were, or Children's Hospital, one of them. It happened on a Sunday afternoon. Anyway, I'm just sharing memories live on the radio. Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be right back after these messages.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Hey everybody, this is Tamika Fogarty. I'd love for you to pick up my project entitled Always There, featuring Yes, God is Real, the Hallelujah Worship Medley, my title song, Always There,
He's there through your thick and your thin.
and much more. Be sure to get my new project, Always There, available on all digital outlets. Get it now. Hey everybody, it's Christina Bell here.
This is Raytina.
This is Ella Greg, Happy Guitar Haynes.
This is your boy Jesse Prather.
This is Kevin Wiggins.
Daphne Rice Bruce.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Ross.
This is Pastor Michael Lampkin.
This is Amber Elliott.
This is Marcus Lampkin, Michael Lampkin brother.
This is Jesse Williams.
Hey, it's Chrissy Ransom.
Hey, this is DeAndre Duncan.
Hey, this is Scooter of Phase 2.
This is Pastor Willie D. Brown.
Hey, this is Aaron Frank.
Wake up. This your boy Justin Shaw, and you listening to Wake Up St. Louis, the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Bringing independent music to the world.
The most
music.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show. It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com.
MeTooMusic.com.
Wake Up St. Louis, it's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Good morning, Sister Yvette.
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo.
Yeah, Steve, I forgot you connected to them. Something always happening to them. I done been to the hospital so many times with that Miss Charlie May and them kids of hers. What we talking about? Steve interrupted what I was saying. Oh, I said good morning, Sister Yvette Moore. Okay. Jesse says, "Oh my, OMG, Rob, that beat, that Black Lives Matter praise break is the worst. No just, no peace.
Man, it's terrible.
They can't even get the word all the way out." He said, "No just, no peace." Wow,
it's terrible, man. But it is so funny.
Since you're talking, Don, what you got? What you got? More than a minute.
I don't have nothing today, man. Nothing
All
today.
right, then we're moving on.
Today.
We're moving on.
Yes,
we're
sir.
moving on.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Robert?
Ooh, did you guys see Dave Chappelle's new stand-up?
Yes, 8:46.
Yeah, I saw it.
3, 2, 1.
What y'all think? What are your thoughts?
It was more of a sit down. it wasn't a stand-up
him
comedy
preaching.
special.
Yeah,
It wasn't no comedy.
Wasn't a funny moment.
Definitely wasn't a comedy
But it's
special at all.
a must see, I think. Y'all
It
agree?
is.
Yeah, you agree? Yeah, I think it's a must see. And it's only
snapped
like
as he
27 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't even. You could tell he didn't even feel like being funny, man. It just, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. I think I laughed. Can I have some water? I think I laughed 3 times. I counted. And my first laugh, I wanted to look and see. My first laugh didn't come till around 9 minutes and 57 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
But I was captivated. I
was too.
Yeah, he had me in there the whole time. He was definitely venting, but it was good.
He dropped some jewels, though, man. He dropped a couple of jewels in there, bro.
Yes, he did, man.
He really did, man. That was good.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. Thank you, Marla. Marla says it's a must-see. Ed Thomas says yes. Shout out to Ed Thomas, man, for giving us one of our best moments as well of the year here on Wake Up St. Louis. When he did that music track back in Pastor David Hawkins, man. Oh, my goodness, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Ed Thomas, you have made
that's got to be in the hot. Yeah.
You have made the Hall of Fame here in Wake Up St. Louis. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Man. Yeah, he said Candace Owens got on that one, boy. She got.
Oh, man.
He lit into Candace Owens. Boy.
Don Lemon, too.
We should just stop talking about her. She likes the pub, man. She likes
I agree.
Good or bad pub. I don't say anything about her.
I'm with you, Rob.
3, 2, 1.
All right. What you got, Alvin?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
You will? Now, when you use wisdom and you silence yourself, I'm going to just go ahead and go with you. And I'm not going to say, no, Alvin, go. No. If you tell yourself to be quiet.
I know what Alvin has to talk about. I ain't going to say nothing, but go ahead. You good, Alvin?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Let me do this right quick. Hold up. Let me do this right quick.
On and on.
That's all right. We're going to come back.
It's the state.
No, Alvin.
Of where people.
Alvin. I came back. We live. We live. Because I had cut away for a minute so the people wouldn't hear us. We live.
2, 1.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't nobody like Alvin Quinn, boy.
At all. Pastor David Hawkins, my brother. Great morning to you. Yeah, y'all got muted that time. The whole audience got muted.
Right.
Yes, sir.
We had to have a brother's corner for a minute. We had to huddle. That was our huddle moment. You know what? That'd be a good drop. I need to add that. I need a huddle drop on here with some elevator music. Oh, that'd be good. Let me write that down. Look at me producing. Huddle.
And we got to do the football huddle thing, too.
With
huddle.
Elevator.
You went too far.
Yeah, you did. Here, this is just for you, Don.
1-2, swing and a miss.
You tried it though, bro. You tried it.
I mean, the drop was so clear.
Right.
That was funny.
Oh man.
Swing and a miss.
Hey.
And the crowd booed.
Right.
Hey, two, can you do that again?
Do it again.
One more time, two. Yeah, man.
1-2, swing and a miss.
The crowd booing. That's it.
Oh man.
That got me.
Hey.
Oh man.
Yo said, man, you know we nosy. We got our ear up on the screen and everything. They trying to hear what we saying. My big sister, Michelle Denise, Mickey King, good morning, and good morning. Okay.
What's up, Seal?
Pastor David Hawkins even going in on you, Don. Oh man.
Swinging a miss.
He's just a jealous preacher.
Seal, Sylvester Washington. Okay. All right, we skipping Alvin in. All right. Mine today is talking about, first of all, let me bring this up first. Did y'all see in the news that Jussie Smollett, y'all see that he's back in the news?
No, what'd he do?
A Cook County judge on Friday, 2 days ago, shot down actor Jussie Smollett's attempt, or Juicy Smouye, like Dave Chappelle calls him, his attempt to have the criminal charges against him dropped. Let me start over. It says a Cook County judge on Friday shot down actor Jussie Smollett's attempt to have the criminal charges against him dropped, telling the actor that the new charges against him did not violate his right against double jeopardy. Allegedly, supposedly, his law team tried to get this double jeopardy thing with these new charges that were just filed against him. They filed charges about the whole lying to the police and staging the whole thing, and he's trying to say it's double jeopardy. He's not supposed to be charged with something else. And so the judge dismissed that, and he's going to be charged with that.
Are these felony charges or misdemeanors?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay. Ms. Robin Hamlin, good morning. Kevin Kelly, good morning.
Well, Kevin.
Kevin, that's the same
morning.
name. Okay, so this is mine. Legends. Now, in the gospel music, on the gospel music scene locally, we actually have three active tiers. Erna, you and I had this conversation before. You have three active tiers of artists. I had this conversation with my sons last night. That's why I'm thinking about it today. I'm not going to talk about and I'm not going to identify who these three tier of artists are in gospel music on the local scene. I won't do it here live on the radio. But if any of y'all want to know, call me today after my church service. So after like 11:30, and we can talk about this. We got three levels, three tiers. The first tier is, that clock is getting to me. The first tier is like your artist that's just new on the scene. And they're the ones who, I don't want to say that. And then the second tier artists are the ones who've been here for a little while and they get to get some notoriety,
prestige.
A little bit, because they're the ones we mainly see on all the flyers every week. They're the ones that have to keep going to they keep getting invited to the different events every weekend. So their pictures just kind of rotate on the flyers, and whoever event it is, they get the big picture. Now, based off of that, every now and then, one of them is super duper cool. That's the second tier. One of them is super duper cool and tight with one of the artists in the first tier. So every now and then, depending on whose event it is, you'll see one of the artists from the first tier as a guest on a second tier flyer. That's just how it works. I ain't make this up. I'm not the one that did this. So here we go. Corey Fuller, good morning. Darian D, my nephew, good morning. Miss Jeanette Story, good morning. So this is how it normally works. The first tier of our artists are normally background singers for the second tier artists. And then the second tier artists are generally background singers for our third tier artists. Now, our third tier artists, usually very few people, everybody doesn't necessarily make it to the third tier. A lot of the third tier artists are there because of integrity. They don't have any scandals, against them, things like that generally. And they become leaders in our gospel community. So, Miss Yolanda Hatter, good morning. So the third tier is usually not a lot of people. Then separated from the third tier, you have one that's not a tier. They're our legends. They're the ones who've been here forever, and they help pave the way here in the St. Louis area. But Dion, Mr. Elite Reese, that's my cuz, y'all. What up, man? Miss J. Miko Hilton, good morning. So this is what I feel about the legends. And we do have an unnamed tier. They're the ones who are just kind of like the entourage and the friends of the people in the first tier. And they sing background for the first tier people, but they haven't quite, gotten to that point yet. But this is what I want to talk about legends. We live in a society now where young folk are just disrespectful across the board. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
They are just disrespectful, and they lack honor is probably the word. They lack honor. What am I happening to my music? I got to have there we go. They lack honor. They lack respect for those who have come before them. Just because they're the ones on the scene now, they almost in a disrespectful way try to discredit the ones who used to be on the scene, like they can't play, they can't sing, they laugh at them how they sing, without realizing they were the cats, they were the people, the legends were the people of their era, and the way they sing reflects the era that they came up in.
Yes, sir.
Just like in the next 20 years, the next young crew will be laughing at y'all because y'all style will reflect the era that you came up in. So, to me, my beliefs, me personally, I feel like the legends, I'm not saying they are above accountability. I'm not saying anything about, we're not talking about that. But when it comes to what they've done musically, if they make it to legend status, then they are the ones who are worthy, to me, of hands off. Hands off as far as talking about them, speaking about them in a negative way, they are hands off. Because our legends in our area, for instance, that's why when Amos came up earlier, I brought Amos up in the conversation to my sons last night. Amos is still out there in the gospel scene, but Amos has already reached legend status as a director, and a for real director. It ain't just he just got choirs. He's a for real director. When you reach legend status, that's beyond, like, we just talking music right now. That's all. We just talking music. Legends. Joseph Price, Dr. Dello Thetford, Dr. Anita Watkins Stevens, Minister Malcolm Speed, without a doubt. Uncle Anthony White. Erna French is a legend. Lady Aneezer Lane. Dr. Austin.
QT Hollett, Mel and Stale. You just ain't gonna keep saying what you want to say.
Ain't Jewel. Rainey Jr. Jewel from Jewel and Converted. Yeah. Dr. Mary Beth Gentry. Come on, y'all help me out.
The Bible Tones.
The Bible, you absolutely right. The Bible Tones.
The Christian Jubilees. I can keep going.
The Silver Wings.
The Sensational Stars.
The Sensational Stars.
Rainey's mother. The Brown Singers.
But Alvin, I did say the gospel scene. The quartet and the gospel scene are two different scenes. So, yeah.
David Foote.
I ain't gonna let you just talk all them legends and I ain't bring my legends up. Now you may continue.
Shout out to my aunt, Dr. Doris Jones
Dr. Doris Jones Wilson. Lady Lillian Campbell, when she was alive.
Hey, you know who people
twins.
forget?
Who?
Richard Towns.
Richard Towns. That's absolutely the brother of Craig Towns. Absolutely.
Man, so talented, dude.
O'Neal twins.
Yes, sir.
Professor Robert Bobby Woody.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Respect.
LG Scott.
Yes, sir.
Come on, help me out. Who am I? Where y'all at? Where y'all at on here?
Gerald Ford.
Oh, Pastor Gerald Ford, the one and only Mama Zella Jackson Price.
And Dr. Levi R. King.
My pop. Respect.
Yes, sir.
Respect.
Yes, sir.
Respect. Yes, you know who a
giant.
Hey, I think we have three young legends now.
Chris Watkins.
Yep.
Not quite yet. He's there. Chris is a leader, which means he's automatically going to be a legend. Some people the first tier people may call him a legend,
right?
But he was in the mix. He's there. He'll be a legend in the next 5 to 10 years. But you know who our three young legends are? And see, I say that because Chris is still on the scene. You know who our three young legends are? Liddell Fitzpatrick, Larry Johnson, Chris Butch Woody.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'm with that.
Those are our young legends. So, oh man, Lady Ruth Latchison Nichols.
Yes, sir.
Miss Ethel Foster, absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt. Russell Rusty Watson.
Yes, sir.
Pastor David Foote, John Selders.
Yeah, see, I said David Foote already.
You did say
Geraldine Gallagher.
Absolutely, Geraldine Gallagher. Mm-hmm. Kyle is right there on his way, but Kyle is still mixed in the gospel scene. But Kyle will be a legend. So my point is, our legends, they get hands off, in my opinion.
Gail Richardson.
Absolutely, Lady Gail Richardson. Yeah, they Quincy Fielding, Dr. Quincy Fielding Sr., Jr., Steve Keyboard Williams.
Steve Williams.
Absolutely.
Cleophas Robinson.
All of the Robinsons.
First and a second.
If your last name is Robinson, you are a legend.
Shadrach.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. All the Robinsons.
All of them. Leslie Johnson does fall in the category of legend now.
Mark Johnson.
He's still active. Johnson. Yeah, Mark Johnson.
Yep.
They are part of that young legends crew. Absolutely. The only reason I agree with you, Mickey, my sister. But see, me and Mickey will start fussing and fighting here. So let me shut up. Let me move on. Mickey called me later today. We'll argue on the phone with each other. But so my point is, Bishop Wide-Eye Greenlee.
I was just thinking him. Yeah.
To me, the legends are hands off.
I agree.
Legends are hands off.
Hiram
Kizart. Garnell Hubbard Spearman.
Mm-hmm.
Legends.
Why did somebody say the Blind Boys of Alabama? Are we talking about St. Louis?
Terry McDonald, absolutely. Uncle Terry. Somebody, Minister Myron Gray. Terry Bradford. These are hands-off people to me. Shelley Howard Jr.
Yeah, no doubt.
These are hands-off people. All of them Hayneses. Pastor Rosie Haynes, George Haynes, Charles Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
Greg is a legend, but Greg is still active.
Greg Haynes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Greg Haynes. He's definitely a legend. He's still active. And every now and then you get legends who are active. You know.
Yeah.
Bishop Stephen Thompson, definitely a legend.
Bishop. Yes, sir.
So my point is, I think there's an old saying, man. that says
Elder Edgar P.D. Madison, pastor.
Oh, absolutely. Life now is sweet.
How could we forget that dude?
Now my
Edgar
joy
Odell Madison.
is complete.
Sir.
A flat. Life now is sweet in his natural voice. And my joy is complete.
Kills that too.
Man. Sonny
I
Ward.
just wish you would stop.
Yes, Sonny.
Sonny Ward. Man, Lee Cochran. Miss Michelle Green. Hey, what about one of the most unspoken of legends? Come on, Rob. An organist that played for Progressive that had the Detroit sound on lock.
Oh,
Arnold Jones.
Ronald Jones.
Arnold Jones.
Arnold. I said Ronald.
He said Ronald Jones.
Yeah.
Ronald. That is a mortuary, you know. That's a funeral home.
Right. Yeah,
Bishop
Arnold used to kill that artist.
Bishop Arthur Kelly, Bishop William Fitzpatrick. These are people who were
Howard Rivers,
absolutely. See,
absolutely, dude.
Rob, you just said, let me stop this music right here, boy. I done got fired up. You done said something here. I don't care what y'all think of Howard Rivers. Howard Rivers is a hands-off. I don't care what you thought about him. I don't care how funny. That's where I knew we had some new people on the scene. When they start showing up and filming him and laughing, oh, dude, you want to see me clown? No, don't you ever let me see that happen when he was alive, if I was there. Boy. Legends get hands off. Y'all don't know what they did for us. If you don't know a person who does not know his history is bound to repeat its failures. And if you don't have a respect for the history of the gospel music scene in our area, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but mess some stuff up. That's all. You are definitely going to Miss Lavera, Miss Lavera French, absolutely.
Can I interject?
What you say, Rob?
Because I don't want to wait till next week to do this as my more than a minute.
But you leaning into the mic. I mean, you off camera.
I'm my bad. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you said if you don't know your history, you will repeat it, right?
You're bound to repeat his failures.
Okay, so I'm just going to take that same statement and say, why do we as a people expect a school district to teach your children, your black children, their history?
Boy, did you just change the subject?
Changed it.
Hey, but Alvin, that is a great point.
Still replies
but point taken.
It's a great point, though. I'll give it to you. It's a great point. That's a great point. I'll give it to you. Miss Hazel Hunter, how did I leave her out? But again,
Pastor Hosea Gales.
Kenneth Wallace. You know who I left off that list? Alvin's cousin, the radio angel, Evangelist Mary Tillman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
These are hands-off people.
Columbus Gregory.
Uncle Columbus, hands off.
Yes, sir.
Your aunt, Renee Gilkey, hands off.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Elder Corner was on 920 that told you all of the quartet service, male and still. I said QT hollered. I keep going back. You just ain't going to lead them out because Rob coach you.
Over?
You keep
breaker 19.
You keep distorting yourself. Stop screaming in the mic.
Stop yelling.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Miss Murdine Gales. Absolutely. These are people on the gospel scene who impacted. They had impacts on the gospel scene in our area. Hands off. Hands off. Hands
Andrew Latchison.
Off. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Gospel harmonizers.
Yep,
yes,
absolutely. Hands off. That's just how I feel. Y'all can laugh and talk about everybody on the first tier, second. And you know who else to me is honestly hands off? Third tier. People a part of the third tier are hands off because there are very few that get to break out of the second tier and make it to the third tier. The third tier become, I can tell you how to identify them. I'm not going to tell you who they are right now. Again, call me today. I'll be around my phone all day after church. I get out of church at about 11 o'clock. Call me. I'll tell you who. I'll name them for you privately, just not openly. But I can tell you how to identify them. You don't see them on flyers every week, but they throw one or two good events every year. to stay active, and people show up and come out, and then they are the ones who the kind of events they throw. At least one of their events involves community and involves giving the first and second tier people opportunities and chances, and so they're the ones that kind of become the big sisters, big brothers, the leaders of our community. Charles Crest, that's what I was saying. Lana Chandler, absolutely. But I remember when Lana Chandler used to show up and sing her solo,
sir.
And she would walk in the door with this little bitty girl on her side, holding her hand with a little Easter dress on with ruffles and bobby socks and little Shirley Temple shoes, and that was Jennifer Chandler Kelly when she was a little girl. I remember those days.
We can't forget about Elder Kirk Massey.
Oh,
yes, sir.
I talked to my sons about Kirk Massey last night. Kirk Massey before Bruce Allen, absolutely. He's an East St. Louis legend. But Kirk Massey, man, y'all know this. Y'all can appreciate this. We have YouTube and social media now, so music is kind of just mixed and meshed, and everything kind of sounds alike, right? That's what I miss about the good old days. Kojic had a sound. The Baptist organist had. You knew a Baptist organist from East Coast, or whether he was from Detroit, or whether or not he was from L.A. When you heard him, you knew the sound.
Yes, sir.
Kirk Massey was one of few people in life who I've ever heard who can go sit in a Kojic church and sound like he is born, bred, and raised Kojic. Then you go here, you follow him around the corner to Macedonia Baptist Church down in East St. Louis, and he sound like he is born, bred, and raised Baptist.
In the Baptist church,
And then you follow him around there to St. What was the Catholic church down there on I think St. Louis Avenue. Sylvester, where you at? I know you here. They got the school next door, which is St. Joseph's School, but the church was called something else. It's the church that Claudia Nash comes out of from Nash Funeral Home. But I would hear Kirk over there because he would play over there too. And then sound like he's straight Orthodox Catholic or something. It's like, man,
and he used to be killing that New Bethlehem too, man.
So did with Jose Gales.
And be killing in Mount
Kirk
Sinai.
is what we call he's what we call a musician's musician.
That's what I told my sons last night. He was a what I said, he was an organist.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Oh yeah.
That's facts, dude.
So again, Miss Harrietta Williams and all my children.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hands off.
Yes, sir.
Liddell Fitzpatrick, I said it earlier. Hands off. Hands off.
Norman Owens Jr. and Sr.
Absolutely. Hands off.
Yes, sir.
Hands off. So that's just how I feel about the matter. I heard conversation that a lot of our first tier artists here are complaining because they don't feel like the older artists are giving them an opportunity. They feel like they've reached their ceiling and they're not being pulled up and drawn and grabbed and mentored by the older artists. The problem is, if any of you first tier artists are listening, is that you all talk amongst each other. And what y'all haven't figured out yet is that your circle, the circle in the first tier, love to come back and talk and tell your second and third tier people what y'all are talking about when y'all hang out after concerts and stuff. And because of that, yes, you may have the talent, and yes, you may be good enough, talent-wise, but the truth is we hear what you're saying, and it makes us look at you sideways. Like, why give you that boost and that push? You're not ready. What's the old saying? Don't let your talent take you where your something can't keep you. Don't let your talent take you where your, not integrity, but it's a word like that. Don't let your talent take you where your, oh man, it's a great saying. What is it? Your who?
Your character?
Character. That's
character.
It. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That is it.
You should always have respect and honor for those who came before you.
Absolutely.
That's so true, man.
Oh, I said Dr. Austin Lane, mama. And somebody said my granddad Calvin. Absolutely. My granddaddy was one of the choir directors over here on the east side. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Miss Vera Adams. Absolutely.
And Rainey Jr.
Yeah, I named Rainey when we talked about when you named the Brown singers and Aunt Jewel. Definitely Rainey Jr. And Erna said they don't listen. She's talking about the young people. And Erna, that's exactly right. You're amen in my point. Because a lot of them don't listen is why a lot of us don't reach back. Some of us, I think we spend a lot of time talking about all us here. We spend a lot of time trying to reach and talk to and mentor.
Yeah.
And a lot of them act like they listen, but we hear what they talk about. That's the thing, man. When y'all talk and have these conversations, I promise y'all, all of the second tier and the third tier artists and the legends, they hear.
Yeah.
They hear a lot of the but a lot of talk goes on amongst the second tier people too. A lot of talk goes on amongst them too.
Got to make mention of Janice Moorhead and
Charlotte.
And Betty Gore Reed. A lot of people may not know her, but she's one of the lead singers. At Kennerly, she sang the theme song. Yeah, Highway to Heaven.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man. So,
I kind of wonder sometimes when I see those posts about, people don't listen or, the old folks. And I often wonder, who are they talking about? But I think you just made it kind of clear to me what's going on there with a lot of those little things that are put out in social media about that. So,
Joel Terry Lester, absolutely.
My dude.
Monica Moore Quick. Absolutely.
Monica Moore, the White Ox.
The White Ox,
man. The White Ox.
Yep. Chosen. Hearts of Fire.
Yep.
Legends, man. When I see Minister Tony Metcalf, when I see Kevin Wiggins, when I see Bishop Henry Phillips, when I see Pastor Charles Quarles Sr., when I see Rusty Watson, everybody that had to do with remember Alfred Henderson, who passed a couple of years ago.
Yep, Al.
Juno, anybody that was a part of Chosen, my Uncle John, Terry Williams, anybody a part of Chosen or Hearts of Fire, dude, when I see them, I light up, man, because those are legends, man. Minister Elder Medford Quarles, those are the ones that encouraged us and helped us.
Terry Metcalf.
Man, all of them, man. Alvin is still typing.
Denise Addy.
Miss Wynetta Lindsay Smith, who's the mother of my piano teacher, Miss Val Lynn Smith.
Oh, yeah.
About Natalie Smith, organist.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Natalie Smith.
Yes,
Hands off.
Her brother, Elliot Smith.
Yep. Hands off, y'all. Hands off. What up, Jamal Black? Jay. Yep. Hands off. And so to a lot of you young artists who are listening, and if you're wondering why you feel like there's a ceiling where you are and you're not getting the respect and the love, that's because you're not showing respect and love. You're showing it openly. It's kind of what Jesus said, paraphrasing. He said, with your mouths you serve me, but your hearts are far from me. And that's kind of what they do. They speak well of us to our faces, but we hear the conversations because there's always somebody in the crew that loves to run back and tell it. Oh my goodness. How in the world do I ever leave this lady off this list? The one and only, Alvin, you'll appreciate this, Sister Ruby Somerville Dixon.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
David Lee Jones. Like I said.
Yep. Like I said.
That's the Like I Said man himself. So, yeah, man. Hands off. Hands off young people. Jesse, we don't even, your dad is a given. I thought we said Bishop Jesse Prather Sr., though. He's a given. We don't even have to name him. He is a given. So, yeah, y'all, that's my take on this thing. You want respect, you have to show genuine respect. Otherwise, you'll be one of those ones saying St. Louis don't support Y'all don't ever show no love. See, that's those people. You know how to identify when you realize and start seeing people who talk about St. Louis don't support. You don't feel the support because you honestly really don't show genuine support, love, and respect. You don't honor those who have come before you and who have helped lay the foundation. You are walking the road that they helped. If some of them helped lay the foundation, some of them just came along after the fact and helped maintain the road that we walk on.
Yes, sir.
Now it's our job not to tear the road up and put potholes all in the road. And if we see a pothole, it's our job to fill it and tar over it. We have to keep the foundation going. So
you're retarded, Alvin. I'm just gonna say that. Man. Put that right there.
I know.
Shout out to DJ Steve Love.
Champion praiser Amos Isaac says, when I see how many of them mock, laugh at, or frown at the upper tiers, I'm not compelled to push them further with their gifts because their mentality is too immature as artists, let alone as a Christian. Boy, hey, that's
good.
That's what he's supposed to do. This right here.
Somebody lift those hands if you love them.
Uncle Anthony White, we named him earlier. He says Miss Barbara Davis. She was Barbara Reed when she was the organist at Williams Temple. Erna Berner says, and they don't support anybody and get mad when nobody shows up at their fan club. Absolutely. So we just help to show y'all how to spot who are the one tier. Now, this is what happens. This is interesting to me. Y'all know who really eggs the one tier, the first tier artists on?
Who?
Their entourage, their friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
First of all, the only people who have entourages, generally speaking, most of the time, are your first tier artists. Generally speaking. Second tier artists. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I was just going to say, and they end up treating their entourage like peons.
Yep.
Hey,
pretty much.
Camaro Harris Rice asks, who remembers Charles McNair? That was one of my father's closest friends. Charles McNair is the one that helped get this thing started as far as recording with us. Charles McNair back in either the late 90s or right at the early 2000s, because I'm trying to think, when did he pass? I think he passed in the mid 2000s maybe, or 2010, somewhere around there. But in the late 90s or early 2000s, Pastor Charles McNair came here and spent a whole day with me in my studio. And I recorded a song with him, but it was really kind of a teaching and sharing session, man. I love these. I love those moments. My father says Michael Harris. But yeah, so that's how you can pretty much, those first tier artists travel with entourages. The second tier artists feel like, the second tier artists are some of the great artists. Like I said, they generally are some of the background singers and support for the third tier artists. Let me tell you the problem with some of our second tier artists. Some of our second tier artists are the ones we see circulating on flyers every single week. One of the problems with our second tier artists, the ones who never cross over into third tier, one of their problems is they feel like their talent level is just as good, if not better, than the ones in the third tier. So though they're there and they act like they're friends with and support, they too are some of the ones that talk about the third tier, and they want to know why they don't get their shot and their break. And so they feel like they have to get theirs by circulating and being at all these. It's for them, it's like quantity versus quality. Your third tier artists, generally speaking, think about this, are the ones who are mature and realize that true ministry, when we're talking about the scripture, when we're talking about Bible, the term ministry comes from the same word in the Hebrew that we get the word servant from. And we have the servants of the temple, the ministers of the temple. They understand that their first area of ministry, when we're talking about church outside of, home, their first area is their home church. Your third tier artists, you go point to any of them, you will find they are some of the most committed and dedicated people to their churches. where the second tier artists feel like they got to run around on the scene to make things, happen for them. So anyway, but Derek Mosley, absolutely. Oh man, what's my man used to play at Higher Heights? Ward, keyboard player. Derek Ward. Oh man.
Yeah, Derek Ward. Yeah.
Absolutely. Legend.
Snoopy, who was just on here. Snoopy.
Legend. Yes, sir.
Legend. Ernest says, "Truth is we tired." Right. Anything else y'all want to add to that before we go? What y'all got? Corey Fuller says second tier artists have talent, but shoddy business. Anything y'all want to add?
No, I think you said it all, bro.
Derek Hubbard, legend.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all done?
Yeah, that's it.
Done, man. That's it.
That was a good topic.
That's a good way to, good way to end this one.
All right. Any last words, Alvin? Alvin, you'll turn your mic up, Alvin. J. Alex Bruce. Is Bishop Floyd Nelson from here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Is Bishop Floyd Nelson not from St. Louis, is he?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Is he? I don't know. I'm trying to see if my pop telling me something I don't know. Okay, Alvin, what'd you say?
Stop ringing Don's bell.
You can ring my bell.
Pause.
Pastor Ralph
we need
Petty.
to retire that.
Pastor Ralph Petty. He was on the music scene with Higher Heights Christian Church Choir. He would be the one that would come up and kind of narrate the songs before they sang.
Yep.
Hands off. Yep. That's how I feel about it. Hands off. Legend. Uncle Anthony White is speaking. When he speaks, I listen. He says, the other thing is we are always glad to see us. And oh my goodness, Uncle Anthony, you said, boy, let me say
you right about that, bro.
Let me say this.
It's a great point.
Let me stop this music. I got to read that again. He says, the other thing is he's talking about the legends, are always glad to see us and we don't bash each other. I told my sons that last night. I think social media, man, though it has some great parts to it, I think one of the things that helped kill, or not kill, but what hurt the music scene is that y'all see each other all the time, every day. Y'all see each other playing, singing, posting all of this stuff. And man, when we came together, think about it. What was the big thing in St. Louis back in the day were workshops. Every church had their own annual workshop. And we got to go to those breakout classes and then come together and have mass choir rehearsal, and all the young musicians would sit up and wait on their time to play and be called on. And so we did, and then of course we'll see each other at musicals and things, or really radio broadcasts. But we would genuinely be happy to see each other. It wasn't like oversaturation. You know what I mean? We would be genuinely happy to see each other and embrace each other and talk and laugh and catch up. But man, yeah, this is a different climate here, boy. This is a different climate here.
Now, I just want to say thank you to all of those who came before me and all those who gave me a chance back in the day.
Same here, bro. Same here.
I thought Pastor Charles McNair passed, Daddy. He didn't pass. He said he talked to him 2 weeks ago. Uh-oh.
You ever killing people?
My bad. My bad.
Epic fail.
My bad.
Acting like a second-tier artist.
My bad. I'm acting like a first-tier artist. My bad. All right. Oh, Jim Dorian. Yep. From what was the name of his recording company? He used to bring out his equipment and record all of these projects. something of Sounds of Praise studio, maybe. Was that it, Kevin? I want to say it was Sounds of Praise, something like that. He would come out and record all of these artists. Man. Anyway, that's my rant for this week. Wow, Pastor Charles McNair, he's still alive. He used to come around with his sons, boy. All of them played instruments when they were young. Okay. Voice of Praise. Yeah, I said Sounds of Praise. Voice of Praise. Dion Mr. Elite Reese says, legends don't have egos. Well, I don't know.
I ain't gonna say that now.
I ain't gonna go that far, cuz.
No, bro.
Cuz I ain't going that far. Yeah, I ain't gonna go that far. I won't. A lot of them don't, but a lot of them have them. But. I think the reason it didn't seem like they have egos because they were accessible and we were able to see. They used to correct us. How many of y'all sitting here today have ever played in a workshop where you were openly embarrassed?
Oh man!
But
yeah, I was it raise everybody?
Was it ever done out of malice?
I
Look at Rob.
know.
Rob said,
I know it was because you wasn't ready. You know, I don't know.
But most of them, at least in my experience, will pull me to the side afterwards, after I'd been embarrassed, and tell me what I need to work on.
Yep.
Yeah. The ones from St. Louis, yeah. But there were some ones I worked with nationally who were jerks. But go ahead.
Alvin Quinn. I said Alvin Quinn.
I agree with that too.
Like he ain't right here. Alvin said Larry Rice. Hey, Alvin trying to be funny, but that's actually
that's true.
That's true. That's super true. Larry Rice and Channel 24, they are, boy, most of us would have never been heard if not for the Larry Rice telethons.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the show, Alvin? Come on.
Several names of the show. Which there was several segments. Which segment?
Not segment, the show. His actual show.
I don't know. You tell me. I'm a first here.
Anyway, I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don the Baptist.
I ain't gonna even play it. Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
This is Dr. Alvin Quinn, and them boys they have some issues. Y'all pray for them.
No, I didn't even play it. See there?
Yeah, but we know y'all gonna talk afterwards.
Just let yourself.
Hey, go ahead, Rob. I gotta say something. Go ahead, Rob.
It's Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good. Who did it, Alvin?
Now wait a minute.
Baptist.
I got to stop this for a second. Corey Fuller just brought up a point. Corey Fuller said he says embarrassed at a workshop 2 was a part of. Now I didn't embarrass him. I'm gonna tell you who put the workshop on. Don, you just talked about him a minute ago. Richard Towns. We were at Christ Temple Church. Richard Towns put the workshop on, and I was one of the workshop clinicians. A couple other people, but I don't want to say her name. We already called her name earlier. I just say that. Boy. She lit Corey up so bad. But Corey, tell the truth. Do you remember me pulling you to the side and talking to you? That was my first time meeting Corey. And Corey, do you remember me talking to you? Look at me. I'm waiting on him.
That church off Washington?
I'm waiting on him to answer. Yes, on Washington.
Was that? I was there that day. I remember.
You were there for the concert. She embarrassed him at the. Oh, you played for the concert, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were there. Larry Lee, what up, man? Yep. Corey got, man, I cringed.
That's when Corey, ain't that when Corey was playing every song that you did? Like every chance he got, like they lifted off and Corey played the whole album. Like went from one song to the next.
Man.
Man, you just pouring salt on the
Boy.
On the wound.
Oh, my pop said.
My bad, Corey. God loves you, and I love you too. And I know that it had helped you.
Corey Fuller says, you did, man. He talking about when I pulled him over to the side and talked to him. He says it helped me not to cry so hard in the car. Hey, man, when I say she blasted him, but this the difference. We all got blasted, and we just licked our wounds, and we came back to the next workshop. We didn't start talking about them. We didn't say I hate them. Now, we may have had the thought for a minute, but it was just a level of respect that was kind of almost automatic, man. Corey said he was trying to impress me then. Oh, man. My father says that Apostle Bishop Floyd Nelson was the pastor of Christ Temple in Mount Vernon, Illinois. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that he was that close to here. That's just an hour away. Okay. Oh, man. All right, let's play some music. We're going home, y'all.
Radio, the way it should be.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Pastor Jerry Hodges, legend, absolutely. Wait, I'm going to tell you who else, though. Wait a minute before I say that. Kevin, what was the man's name? It was Clarence something. My auntie and Sister Sharon Lockett and my mom and them going to remember this. One of these mornings won't be long. You're going to, because you'll be going home. It was a cappella. For the Lord is coming back to take us from this evil world, and you'll be better off in glory with the Lord. Then you whisper, better off in glory. Hallelujah. You don't know nothing about that. His name what's his name, Clarence something? Come on, Kevin, before I hang up, you got to tell me. Pastor Charles Roach, gospel music legend.
Yes, sir.
Gospel music legend. All right. Rodney, Clarence Williams Jr., that was him. Oh, that's Kyle on here. Oh, the Kyle said it. I thought that was Kevin. What up, Kyle? Absolutely, Kyle.
What's up, Kyle?
Absolutely,
he stopped the song
Kyle.
so he could sing.
Nah, man, that was a song, man, right there. Hey, next the best part right here. He be coming on the cloud. He'll be stopping in the middle of the air. On the London coming back to take us from this evil world, and we'll be better off. Yeah, we named David Foote. Absolutely. Legend. David Foote, John Selders are the reasons I own so many keyboards. Bishop John Selders, Pastor David Foote, to this day. That's why I own so many keyboards, because they were the first people here in St. Louis who I ever saw in my life play with a bunch of rack of keyboards and a drum machine with a drummer in church back in like the early 80s, before we even knew what a drum machine was. They were the first.
At Bread of Life Fellowship.
At Bread of Life. Pastor Gerald Deveron Ford.
Yes, sir.
Respect. Hands off. Rodney Douglas, our worship. Y'all done got me hyped today. Y'all call me so I can name some names. I want to name names.
On my knees will I worship. At your feet is where I long to be.
Absolutely, Wig.
In your presence, my spirit is renewed. In your presence, I find you. Hey, and I am with you.
Laval Bell, St. Louis legend.
Absolutely.
Larry. What was Larry's last name? The drummer. He and Larry Johnson used to have the little production crew, Larry and Larry. He went on to play for the Michael Baisden show.
Yeah.
Erna, what's Larry's last name? That's one of your closest friends. The drummer Larry. Bi-State Gospel Music Workshop. Thank you, Kyle. My father, Dr. Levi King Sr. Bi-State Gospel Music Workshop.
Sing it out. I am a winner.
Roy Cotton. Roy Bland, legend as well. Roy Cotton and Roy Bland. Larry Mays, that's him. Larry Mays.
Yep.
You remember Larry Mays, Don, the drummer?
Yep. That's my boy.
Gospel legend. St. Louis. Hey, Don, call your cousin Mark Anthony Jones and check on him. Make sure he all right. Alvin, call your boy Mark Anthony Jones, Alvin. Check on him. Make sure he all right.
I will. Hey, I gotta go. I'll see y'all, man.
All right. Mickey, we start at 9:45. I'm leaving right now. There she is, the legend herself, the one and only Miss Zella Jackson Price. And we absolutely named the keyboard whiz Steve Williams. That's Uncle Steve to me. Voices of Faith from the East Side. Well, they weren't just from the East Side. They were St. Louis Community Choir. My Uncle Marvin, my pop.
Save Our City Coupe Choir.
Sock passed away. I'm sorry. I got to stop this. You said it right there, Rob. I got to stop this. I don't care what y'all think of Pastor Willie Brown. I don't care. Hands off. Do y'all know a lot of those young folk in East St. Louis would be dead, locked up, or whatever if it was not for Save Our City Crusade Choir back in the 80s and 90s with Pastor Willie D. Brown. I don't care what you think. I don't care. Hands.
He kept them off the streets.
He kept them off the streets. They were like the premier choir of East St. Louis. They traveled the country. He took them on tour.
Absolutely.
Your brother went with them. Did plays. Hands off.
I agree with that.
I don't care what you got to say and what you think. Hands off.
Yep.
John Webb and Friends. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. That's it, y'all. I'm gone. Love y'all.
All right, y'all.
Yep. Geraldine Gallagher. We talked about her, Kyle. Legend. Hands off. Love y'all.
It's Wake Up St. Louis. MeTooMusic Morning Show.